Doing things with Steve, Indiana style. Woke up this morning. Wife said she's hungry for some lobster. I got her to eat lobster about 3 months ago, and by God, man, she can't stop. Won't eat shrimp, won't eat none of that other stuff with me, but she'll eat lobster. So, I told her, let me make a trap. I'm going to have her try something different. I wanted her to try a crawdad. Crawdad, crayfish, wherever you're from. I don't care. I was from up north all my life for 24 years, and they were a doggone crawdaddy. I don't care what anybody said. But what I'm going to do is I went out and I got me, I think a 3 liter.
Yep.
A 3 liter bottle. I leave this part on for a measurement. I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to cut about right here all the way around. Flip that top right off. And then I want to get rid of this part. So I'm going to take the knife. I'm going to cut about so much of that off so that the crawdaddy can crawl inside there. Now, you're probably used to seeing these little crawdaddies out there in the doggone creeks and stuff like that about that big. Well, we've been out in Fowler Park lately. We've seen some crawdads out there. Big. I'm talking body-wise, where the head-wise was. This round, that long. Lovey and my daughter was calling them a crab. And I said, absolutely not. There's no crab. They said, well, you got to see it. You got it because it's a crab. And I went over and looked at it, and I said, well, that's a crawdad, man. I said, that's big. So, now I'm going to catch a couple little ones. I'm going to try to go out there and catch the big ones. But I'm going to show you another trap when I get done with this that I've already made that's going to be for the monster ones. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut this off. And I want to keep this as straight across as I can with this one. Because I'm going to show you how to connect the top here to here. So, give me a few minutes. It's going to take me 5-10 minutes. These are pretty thick to cut off. You don't need to watch me, and I'll probably end up cutting my finger anyway. So, I'm going to take some time out, and I'm going to cut this off, and I'll see you guys here in just a minute. Alright, while you guys were gone, I cut the top off. You try to get them as level as you can, but just do the best you can. Alright, now, the idea is to take this, and there's blood in here.
What'd you do, cut yourself? Leave it to Steve, he's always going to gouge a little bit up.
Like I said, man, if I'm working with anyway, something sharp, it's usually going to be trouble for me. Look here. I cut this off. Now, I'm going to turn this upside. No, I'm going to leave this the way it is. So it's, and I'm going to take this.
Turn it over.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to take this. Set it on top of that. So now it's together. Now, a lot of people like to take a knife, poke holes, go around, poke holes in here, go around, poke holes in here, put it together. I don't know, use fishing line, twisties, tie them together so that that stays there. But I'm going to show you another way that I think is a better way, to be honest with you, than doing it. Alright, I'm going to show you a different way of doing it. Bunsen burner. Everybody should have one. Okay, heat it up. Got me a nice nail. Aluminum nail. a nice thickness to it. Now watch what I'm going to do here. Getting hot. You're going to have some crawdaddy, baby.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, check it out, guys. Poke a hole all the way through that. And at the end here, I'm going to tell you what. You can't cheat up on this. You got to put a few holes in it. 3 or 4 just ain't going to do it. Do not like the smell of that plastic. See what I did? Put holes all the way around that. And what are them holes for? Nothing. See what it did? It soldered the top together. It's not coming out of there. It's not going anywhere. No wire, no stringing. Now the idea of actually doing this and then doing it to the other one would be you could put fishing line, you know, go like this around through it, tie it off, and when you catch, you know, your bounty of, you know, crawdads inside there, you know, you can shake them out and hope, you know, that the hole's going to be big enough to have them come out, or you can undo your string, take it off, dump it out. I call this a throwaway. Just a throwaway, man. You know, here in a minute, I'll burn some more holes in it, here and there, you know, for the water to be able to fill all the web and release. Plus, when I put my food in here to attract them, I want to have some of these holes down here for them to smell it, you know, for the smell to get out in the water. They'll find their way around here, and they're going to crawl in, and they're going to jump down, they're going to eat, and they're not going to come back up. Now, I'll end up putting another hole here, and I'll tie the end into a knot, and I'll bring a string up there, and I'll put, you know, put a string on there so that when I put it in a creek, I can pull it out. Now, to keep it in there, just drop a few rocks in there for a weight. What do you want to put in there? I don't know. I could put shrimp in there. But really a good thing to put in there is if you were down by the creek or the water and you found a dead fish laying there. Shove that nasty smelling son of a gun in there. Tuna fish, hot dog. But I'd want something more of a smell than a hot dog. You know, I've known people to put, well, I have chicken. You get done eating chicken, leftover chicken bones. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
They'll come in there and eat them, man. But I think what I'll put inside these ones will probably be, I might open up a tan. I'll open up a can of tuna. I think I'll open up a can of tuna. You know, peel it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't think I can get the can in there, so maybe I'll just flip, you know, tuna inside there and let them have a good dinner before I eat them. So, I'll see you guys here in a minute. We're back. Here's an end result of what I was talking about. Now, you think I was real quick and did it? No. This is the one I just made in front of the camera. I'm still going to put my holes in here, but I'm just going to show you an end result of one I actually made last night. Same scenario. This is going nowhere. That's tacked in. No glue, no wires, no nothing. This is something to pay attention to, because I just thought of that myself when I made it. Didn't I, baby?
Yeah.
I put that inside there, and I was looking at it thinking, well, if I put holes inside here and I can string it together, what happens? Because plastic heated with plastic melts together. So I didn't learn this from nobody. This was just sitting here, and I've made dozens of these things. I always just used a punch, for like punching paper hole, and then, like I said, string them. But I thought yesterday, while I was doing it, well, what would happen if I just put it together and did that? So I tried it. I couldn't pull it apart. It's in there. Like I said, if I want to take my bounty out, I can shake them out. Or if they're big and they don't want to come out, I can put a window up here. I can put a doorway, peel it back. But then you have to shake them out. Now you got a flap you got to deal with. How do I keep that flap in there without coming back open? Tape it. I don't know how good tape's going to last in water. But anyway, end result. They're going to crawl in. They're going to sit there and wait for Big Daddy to come by and pull them up. And Big Daddy's going to eat Little Daddy. That's right. So check this. What I was talking about seeing big crawdads the other day out at Fowler Park, we weren't the only ones that were talking about them out there.
No, we weren't.
People that were camping all around us were saying, oh my God, have you seen this crawdad down here? Jesus, we were walking around picking them up. Wife and Bentley, grandson, hey, come here and look at this crab. Again, no, they're not crabs, baby. I went over and picked that son of a gun up, man, and it was big. It was holding like that. The neighbor's going, what are you going to do with that one? I said, I was going to put it back down. And he said, well, can we have it? We're going to use them for fish bait tomorrow. And I said, I don't care what to do with it, So anyway, got excited, seeing them big crabs, and I'm thinking,
we need to find a trap.
Swill. You got to find a bigger trap. So wife and I went around. Finally, I think we ended up in Walmart, where they sell them water machines.
Yeah.
You get them big 5-gallon ones. I didn't think that was going to work. But this, look at it, everybody. Oh yeah, I'm wanting to catch some crawdads here. Now, kind of the same concave down. Now check this bad boy out. I was just gonna put holes in it to help settle it. Now, the crawdads are gonna have a hard time getting up in the hole. But no, I'm gonna weight it down with some lead. It's gonna be, smashed a little bit in the mud situation so that it goes down a little bit, and then you just take a log, some wood, whatever you got, a rock that's laying out there, pile them up around here. And I got wood up yang out there. I'll just lay a piece of split wood down here, help them poor little suckers up, and they crawl right in. They're gonna crawl in, boom, they're gonna fall down. They ain't getting back up. So while I'm sitting there looking at it, my wife, oh yeah, she'd come up with some brainstormers once in a while. She said, turn that around and look at the back of it. So I turned around and I looked at the back of it. As you can see, that goes in. Talk to me. Same concept. So, I got my hole drill. If you watched the show that I made the water barrels with. They're a drill bit that you put on the end of a drill. They can drill holes for like your handles on knobs and stuff like that. I had 4 different sizes, so I chose the size I wanted. And I used that drill hole to drill the bottom of that bad boy out. Well, now I'm set. I just put that back on. Little bad boy goes in there, falls down, gets a good dinner, can't get back out. While I was looking at it, you know, I'm going to have to raise something, that piece of wood over here. So I'm thinking the same thing. Hey, I got me a double. Take the end off of this, put a piece of wood over here, all that food in there. I got my holes already drilled in it in different spots up here and down here for the water flow to smell. Got me a double trap. 2 traps in 1. And if you can see the hole on that, that's, you know, that's probably an inch and a quarter hole in there. And it was almost the same size as this one. You know, tie a rope around here when I lower it down there. Oh yeah, Big Daddy wants some crawdaddies, eh? Wife's never ate them, and you know, there's so many different ways you can eat them. When I catch them, I'm going to show you the trick to cleaning them bad boys. And then I'm going to show you another trick on how to get the meat out of the tail. Unless you want to just fry them up like a, you know, a lobster boil or a crab boil or a crawdaddy boil. We'll cook them a couple different ways and show you. But I can't show you that until we catch them. So, when we go back out to put these in the creek, probably tomorrow or something like that, we'll get the camera back on and I'll show you how I filled them up with the food and where we're going to lay them at. Then we'll go back and we'll pick them up and, God forbid, we'll have some stuff in here to eat. And, hell, you never know, maybe a snail, one of the black snails I eat.
Yeah.
You know, possibilities, they crawl in there too, and I might have a little escargot at the same time. So, that'll be another show though. When we're out there, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get the big black snails that are in them cat weeds that are. Wife can't go get them. She can't. She'll gag. It smells like sewer in that water sometimes under that mud. You get in there and you get them big. It's another show, and I'm gonna do it because why would you want to go buy a snail? Why would you want to go buy escargot when you can go stick your hand? I got a pond that I put in the front yard. Bingo. All I got to do is go out there and get them. I've been putting snails out there for what, 7 years now, 6, 7 years. You know, if they live through the winter, it's 17 inches down there. It's got all kinds of seaweed and catweed out there. But I'm not going to do that. I'm farming snails there for when I want them. I'm going to go out in the pond and get them. So, we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hey guys. Out here with my traps. Gonna set them today and see if we can't get some crawdads. Check it out. That's tuna in a screen, and I turned around and stapled it like tobacco in a pouch. I'm gonna drop that in here. There's a rock inside here. When I put it in, the idea is to get it to land like this, not straight up and down, but like this. So I'm going to try to put it over here in the water.
Oh, you're sinking. "63 years old, you guys. Out there doing it."
Perfect. Now, baby, go ahead and shut it off and hand me them other ones. Now, freaking hot. I just put the other one in. It's like 90 degrees today out here. You know, here I am, the packet of the tuner to help it smell up real decent. And then, of course, I'm going to throw some shrimp in to give them something actually to eat while they're in there. Running this log is kind of a tricky way to get out here, but I believe I might catch some. I'm showing you this number here. On the jugs, we have these numbers too, but I didn't think I explained them. They want you to have your name and address on a jug or on one of these things when you dump them in, so they know, they can check on your license. I don't want to put my name and address on anything. So you have an option of putting your ID number that's citizen ID on your fishing license. So I just put our ID numbers on here. If the CO comes by, I say CO all the time, but I mean conservation officer. If they come out here and they pull this up, they can say, oh, well, okay. And they can run that number and see that we're valid holders. So I'm going to turn around. Got a little weight in there, but I think this is pretty heavy. Once these air holes fill up, I think I'll be pretty safe. I think I'm going to put it over here because this hole, crawdad is going to be able to get up in there. But I'm going to put it over here where there's a bunch of weeds, where they can simply even crawl up the weeds and give them something even more to walk in. I'm not going to catch them on this side. I sealed this side. So I'm just going to go and see what we can do tonight here.
There she goes. Going up underneath that tree?
Yeah. I want the rock to come up more on the front and release some of that air that's up there, see it?
Yeah.
Slowly sink it.
Bye.
Whoa!
Whoa! About got the foot wet.
Almost went in to see that. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this around the tree, baby. And there was the last of the air bubble. Do you hear it?
Yeah. One over there. One about here somewhere.
Whew! Man, that wore me out crawling on that log. Old and out of shape, he said. Check it out. Out of breath, that tore me up. We're going to come out here tomorrow morning, I don't know, 9, 10, before 11. We're going to pull them up, see what we got going. Now the big one, I flip in a quarter, heads or tails. Small ones, they should work out. I didn't really have a good place to put them. I was kind of just wanting to get them in here. I got better places to put them, like Fowler Park, but when I put them out there, I want to be there to watch them.
We'll do that on the 3rd and 4th of July.
Yeah, because, they might come up missing out there. So, I'm going to say see you guys later until in the morning, and we'll see if we get any luck.
Okay, you guys, here we go again. We're leaving Green Valley, and all of a sudden we pull around and we notice all this trash. So, lo and behold, what do we carry in our van? A trash bag. So we're going to pick up the trash while we're here, you guys. You know, if everybody just do their share.
How terrible. To come out here and enjoy your spot. Wonder what their backyard looks like. Wonder what their front yard looks like that does that. I mean, come on, imagine. Do I have to tell you what do you think their yard looks
what
like?
is even that? Shrimp.
Here, open it up. Whoa. Smell like they clean fish with them.
Don't really know if I want to put that in my van, but I guess tie it up and
leave it up by that kiosk. Or take it. What do you want to do?
take it.
Yeah. Hey, fan it around. "5 minutes. A little bit of grunting and groaning and bitching. Clean. I hope people catch on. Not bad. Hey. Come back out here this morning. Check the traps. I didn't put them on video because I'm pretty sure there wasn't going to be anything in them. This one was floating. This one was sitting up. The rock had gotten down and was sitting up like this. This one here was sitting up on too much weed. They have to be on the ground. I'm putting my failures out here like I put out my successes. I didn't catch catfish on the jugs, but I'm going to do it again, and you're going to see me catch them. All right, learn by my mistakes. These are going to work. One of these had a nice little fish inside of it. Didn't want to catch no fish. So anyway, the 3rd and the 4th of July, we're going to be back out at Fowler Park. These same traps are coming with me because they're going to work, and I know they're going to. If we'd have brought the kayaks out and took them back over here on the dam, where they put the dam, where the rocks and stuff are, because that's where the crawfish like. They like in the rocky areas, or like getting on the bottom. My bad. My bad, because I come out kind of, late last night, and I was just in a hurry of putting the doggone things up. So, I'm going to say my goodbyes. I guess I'm not going to have any crayfish later, or, anytime soon, but you know what? I had fun with it. And I let you know what my mistakes are. When you make these and put them on the ground, make sure there's no weeds underneath them. Make sure they're sitting on the ground. Crayfish don't crawl up on the weeds. So that was my bad. And I kind of had an idea that kind of crap was going to mess up. Grandson's having fun. So, I'm going to say, see you guys later. I'm about, this much disappointed that I didn't catch anything. But at the same time, I showed you how to make it. I showed you how to do it. And you'll learn from my mistake. If you make one of these, get in a creek. Make sure that bad boy's sitting on the bottom. Same thing on a lake. When I dropped him in last night, I was just hoping that it would be heavy enough to push them weeds down. It didn't. So, I'm going to say, come here, grandson. Come on over here. Look right there in that camera and tell them, lovers, keep on loving. And the haters, we don't understand.
No.
Right?
Right.
Okay, so say to them, bye.
Bye.
See you guys next time.